Hello everyone, this is Crash Zone, and I'm here to tell you about a nifty little raw gold farm you can do in your Garrison of all places, back in Draenor. What you can do is you can collect your furs, or, well, preferably furs, your caged beasts, mighty caged beasts, so that you can turn them into barn warforgers. And what you're wanting to get is the Savage Blood. Now, I'm level 115, and monsters die pretty quickly, but what people don't realize, some people don't realize that you can actually, in this general area over here, there's like mobs over there called Garn Night Owls. You can actually solo not Karash now, like very easily. Most people could solo it. Most people could solo it actually in Legion, but now you can definitely solo it. Like everybody can solo him now. But I'm only level 115, and I'm like every 15 minutes I can get 100 work orders from the Garn Night Owl elites over there, and they can be captured also. I don't know about Not Crush. I don't think he can be captured, but the Garn Night Owl pets, or the mobs over there, can be captured. And then you basically take them over here, the Savage Bloods, to your trading post vendor. And you go over here, and you just, per every blood you have, every one blood gets you 1 sack of golden coins, or 1 sack of gold. One bloody gold purse. I can't talk today for some stupid reason. And you basically turn all your Savage Blood into basically sacks of gold coins. And each one gets you, on average, like 49 to 50 gold each. And you don't even have to put anything on the auction house for this. Now granted, you can always, if you want to, sell the Sumptuous Fur. They sell pretty well still. They don't sell like they used to, but they still sell decent enough to where you could put them on there, because people are still making the 30 slot bags. But as you can see, I had 17 Savage Blood. I had 2 already. Had 2 Savage Bloods already, and that I had already traded in to test out it to see if this still worked, and it still does. So I took 17 Savage Blood, take away 100 gold. I just made 2,100 gold just from 17 Savage Bloods. That's not that much, but for some people that like to still go back to their Garrison and get the Sumptuous Fur for their bags, that's what they can do with their Savage Blood instead of selling them in the auction house and taking the chance of people undercutting you like crazy for it. So that's something you can do with your Savage Blood. Another thing you can do to quicken the pace of your gold making, like as you can see right now, I don't have many Garrison resources. There's a reason for that. There is a reason for that. And I am going to show you right now what you can do. Let me go ahead and collect my Garrison resources cash. Yeah, I have the upgrade that you can get in Tannin Jungle that makes it to where you can get up to the 1,000 resources. But I already collected the 1,000, and now I just collected that. Do I have 1,000 yet? Okay, good. All right, here's an example. I have 1,000 resources now. You can actually get a rush work order for Barn for that, and it automatically rushes 5 orders of the I can't talk today, I'm sorry guys, but it automatically rushes 5 orders here. So 5 of these orders will be completed instantly when you use that. And I want to make sure that I have enough before I do this. Okay, good, I have 9, but I'm going to still put some more in. So you can do that. And then I'm going to rush 5. And I just rushed 5, and I'm going to collect it. and every single caged beast you put in gets you 1 savage blood. And I just made another 500 gold just by doing that. So that's another good reason to do, and I'm getting ready to show you, to come over here to your table and still complete quests. Or still complete missions with them. And with these missions, if you have somebody that has, like, I'll show you after I collect my mission. As you can see, I just got 114 from there. It's got 90 from him. I got 160 from that person. Sorry it takes a few seconds to collect these missions. I wish they had a... Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I like to collect some of those for transmog purposes also. So as you can see... Yeah, that was the other one that I collected. As you can see, I'm still collecting stuff from my missions from here. And I'm trying to get as much of the order resources or the garrison resources as I can. Okay, here's an example. Alright, see, this person, if I put him on there, he'll give me an extra 200% of the garrison resources that I get from here. Now, granted, I have some people that have the 100% and the 200%. Unfortunately, you want to put people that'll get you your completion right away, but I still would end up getting 107% from that. Alright? Now that person, he don't have the actual thing, but she is the legendary with the Master Assassin. And she has... I got lucky with some of my guys, so you can understand. Now, you don't spend many order resource or garrison resources. I get so confused all the time. You don't spend many to actually put these missions through, and they give you a profit from it, which is nice. And so now that that's done, I still like to check these because I don't know if they actually give you the ability to get. I don't know if they give you the ability to get the garrison resources. I don't remember if they do or not, but I still check them every now and then. And of course, I get the fleet chest from the final raid. And I'm getting ready to check this now to make sure, find out if I get anything. But still, even if I don't get anything, I like to check them just in case if I can get a like one of the Sorcerer's Earth one, which is what you use to make the bags. And that's one thing you can do with the furs. If you got a tailor, you can use the furs to make bags. But if you don't have a tailor, then you can just use the furs and just sell them on the auction house. But you can just, if you don't want to sell the furs on the auction house, or if you want to make bags just for yourself and for friends, you can keep the fur and just trade in those savage bloods to a vendor. That vendor. Okay, there wasn't anything worthwhile getting there. I am now going to show you another way while you're completing these missions to get garrison resources. You come over here to the scrapyard, and if you didn't notice, I was getting large crates of salvage. You can open these up and get a small amount of garrison resources. And sometimes some crafting materials and other things. Now, granted, no one hardly ever uses Blackrock ore. I mean, you can sell in the auction house if your server sells it pretty well still. But I usually just end up, vendoring it or giving it to my blacksmith. So that's what you do, and you don't get a lot of order resource or garrison resources from doing this, but it helps out considerably. Now, as you can see, I ended up going from having 100 to 444. That's not enough to get the work order done, but A lot of people have a lot of Garrison resources that they don't really have anything to do with. Well, this is what you can do with them. So, you can do that. Then you, like I said before, you come over here, go to this thing. Now, doesn't matter what vendor it is. All the vendors have the bloody gold purse. So, like, you could have the vendor that does better for leather working materials, or you could have the vendor that does better for fishing. It don't matter what vendor it is, they're going to have this bloody gold purse. And you just buy as many as you can from them, and then just turn them into gold. Like that one was just 51 gold. That was 49. That one's 49. It's 50. 50. Now you also get silver and copper with it. I don't usually count that, but you could count it if you want to. Now I'm going to show you how much, and this is Trade Skill Master, by the way. I prefer, when I'm looking up something, I prefer to actually go to the actual default. Now I'm going to actually look up Sumptuous Fur. Sumptuous Fur is still going for 4 gold, 99 silver each on my server. That's not too bad. I mean, that's like 999 gold for a 200 stack. So that's still pretty decent. And like I had like literally hardly any Sumptuous Fur, and look how much I got from just collecting basically 18. I'm sorry, math is bad right now. Crap, I'm sorry. 19. I'm sorry, math. 24 Savage Blood collections. I ended up with this much fur. I ended up with 537 Sumptuous Furs. That's another close to 2,000 gold. Plus also I've recently made 2,514. No, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I still only made like 2,000. Because I just realized I collected gold when I logged in. But still, I made like 2,000 gold today. That's a lot. Now they're saying, my add-on is saying per hour that's 8,000 gold. And it goes down over time. I don't know how much that was from the start, but still, it's a lot of gold. For, raw gold that you don't even have to do the auction house with. So it's pretty cool. And, that's my video. Like and subscribe if you like this video, like and subscribe. And please, give me some views. Hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.